as a continent has now defined ourselves.
In the news, COVID-19 vaccination. Moderna vaccine is tested and trusted. Reject fake news. Take the vaccine, line Mohammed. Ethiopia Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed urges eligible civilians to enroll in the army to fight in Tigray war. China tech giant Xiaomi aims becoming world's biggest smartphone maker in 3 years. Big Brother Naija Season 5 winner Lekan to feature in Grammys Record Academy's new series. Details shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Rose Audu and this is TOS News 360. The federal government of Nigeria has reacted to a media report raising doubts on the propriety of using the 4 million doses of Moderna COVID-19 vaccines donated by the United States. According to the government, the report is fake, baseless and irresponsible. The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, refuted the media claim in an interview with newsmen in Abuja on Wednesday. The minister, who is also a member of the Presidential Steering Committee on COVID-19, said contrary to the speculations in the report, the Moderna vaccine was safe and approved by the World Health Organization and is being administered globally. And the federal government of Nigeria on Wednesday began biometric data capturing of 560,000 pupils from 2,632 primary schools benefiting from the National Homegrown School Feeding Program in Niger State. Hajo Fatima Bisala, team leader from the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management, made the disclosure in Minna on Wednesday. The NHGSFP is a federal government-led 17 naira per day school feeding program aimed at improving the health and educational status of public school pupils. And Katsina State Governor Aminu Masari has demanded that the 2021 budget be reviewed by the State Assembly so as to accommodate the 6.25 billion naira recently approved by President Muhammad Buhari for a ranch development program in the state. In a letter read by the Deputy House Leader Ibrahim Diko during the plenary, Masari sought the approval of the Assembly to accommodate the 6.25 billion naira from the federal government in the budget for implementation of the ranching program in the state. The governor said the amount released was not part of the 2021 appropriation law, which was passed by the Assembly and assented to. And from across Africa, Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has asked civilians to show patriotism by joining the country's army in its fight against rebels in the Tigray region. The call is coming after the federal army withdrew and declared a ceasefire. Fighting has escalated since in June when the rebels led by the Tigray People's Liberation Front recaptured much of Tigray in an offensive. According to the Prime Minister's statement, the whole country had to get behind the battle to defeat the Tigray People's Liberation Front. And Cape Town International Airport has won the 2021 Best Airport in Africa Award for the 6th consecutive time at the annual Skytrax World Airport Awards. The airport has also won the Best Airport Staff as well as Cleanest Airport in Africa. Award-winning airports are chosen by customers according to Skytrax's official website. Western Cape Province, which is home to the airport, stated that winning the Best Airport Award is even more significant considering the challenging year that the travel industry has experienced. Cape Town International Airport is Africa's third largest airport and processes over 10 million passengers annually, according to REIT operator Airports Company South Africa. This is your digital first Pan-African News Network, TOS Television, and you're watching News 360. More stories after the break. Welcome back. As Zambia prepares to go to the general polls on 12th of August, it does so in a context of political decay. It's also in the midst of a serious economic crisis and the unfolding COVID-19 pandemic. Tensions have escalated for months, in addition to forceful police conduct and the prevention of the opposition to campaign supporters of the ruling party. Patriotic Front and the opposition United Party for National Development have fought each other. Recently, 2 Patriotic Front cadres were killed in clashes with the opposition in Lusaka. Violence has also occurred between factions within the political parties. Regardless of who wins the elections, the key priorities for the country involve combating the economic crisis and the consequences of the COVID-19 pandemic. And Sudan will hand over to the International Criminal Court several of its former leaders, including the post-autocrat Omar al-Bashir, wanted for crimes against humanity and war crimes during the conflict in Darfur. The country's foreign minister said on Wednesday. The Council of Ministers has decided to hand over the wanted persons to the International Criminal Court. Maran al-Mahdi, Sudan's Minister of Foreign Affairs, stated. According to the official Suna agency, the decision was arrived at after a consultative meeting between the Office of the Foreign Ministry and the new Chief Prosecutor of the Hague-based court, Karim Khan, who was visiting Khartoum. Chinese technology giant Xiaomi has reviewed plans to become world's biggest smartphone producer within a 3-year period. Xiaomi's founder and chief executive, Li Jun, made the revelation ahead of the launch of the company's new mix of 4 handsets. The Beijing-based firm's box disclosed this after it recently overtook Apple to become the second-largest mobile brand. At least 2 have been confirmed dead this Wednesday in a huge landslide in the northern Indian state of Himachal Pradesh, while dozens more are reportedly trapped on the debris. There have been several deadly landslides in India in recent months during an unusually heavy monsoon. According to local reports, fallen buildings have buried a truck, a passenger bus, and other vehicles. The Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, Jairam Thakur, said the police and local officials have begun rescue efforts. And just before we go on the entertainment scene, Big Brother Naija Season 5 winner Olamileko Agbeleshibiolaba, popularly known as Lekon, will feature in the next episode of the Recording Academy's new series tagged Herbal Tea and White Sofas, which will be released on Wednesday, August 11, 2021. The rapper, who disclosed in an interview that he doesn't indulge in consumption of alcohol before and after going on stage, also talked about African dishes and how he likes to eat them. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital-first Pan-African News Network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like TOS Television Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Rose Audu, and many thanks for watching.
But we as a